Hi, I'm Sarah from the upcoming. Such a pleasure to speak to you. How does it feel to be here today and to have been nominated for a BIFA?
I'm absolutely thrilled. Just I was saying earlier, there's so many reasons that make it so special for me. First of all, it's a celebration of independent British film, which is truly where my heart lays. And it's an award. The nominations have been selected by my industry, and it's always lovely to be acknowledged by my peers in that way. And thirdly, because this was a job that frightened the life out of me. You know, it was something that I was scared to do. The kind of improvisational side to it, the fact that it was being done in one take, and working with Stephen Graham, they're all things that frightened the life out of me. So, and I kind of guess I was just saying, it's like, that's my gauge nowadays. As I've sort of grown up, I realise that fear is something I need to step into rather than move away from. And every time I kind of do that, something scares me, that's my gauge now. If something scares me, it means I need to do it. And I guess this is just an acknowledgement, and you kind of see fruits at the end of that. And so I'm really thrilled for all those reasons, but I'm even more thrilled by everyone else involved in the film, and especially for Phil, Hester, Bart, director and producers of the movie. They put so much heart and soul into this movie, and there were so many kind of reasons why this couldn't work, and of course there was the whole looming threat of COVID, which shut down the production. Well, it didn't, but had we moved on one more day, it would have shut down the production. So they just done an incredible job. So I'm just thrilled for all of those guys.
And it is a very unique film, both in sort of its style, but even, you know, the subject. How often have we really been taken into a kitchen? So what was it that appealed to you about the script?
I think it was more like, I've known Phil for many years, and I knew that the story was really personal to him. And I love it when people speak from the heart and are making art that's personal. So that kind of spoke to me, and the idea of the, you know, semi-improvising and doing something in one take was incredibly experimental, and anything that kind of pushes the boundaries of art and film, and they are things that like excite me, scare me but excite me. So there were so many elements to it, and yeah.
And Stephen Graham, you know, arguably one of our most versatile actors, he's just in such a breadth of roles. What was it like working with him on set?
It was incredible. I mean, he is someone that is so present in the moment. I mean, I couldn't have worked with someone so great in such a better way, because we were improvising to a certain extent, and it was the pressure of doing something in one take. So you saw him, I think, at his finest, where he really, the sparks are really coming alive, and he is completely present. He's completely in the moment. I mean, just working a few days with him, I guess you can learn more than you could at 3 years at drama school in some respects. I mean, he is really a master of his craft and what he does, and such an awareness, you know. Just incredibly aware of everything. Someone that I feel actually probably has a huge future in directing, because of his kind of technical awareness, as well as his ability to draw performances out of people that he's working with.
And how do you feel to be putting a film out right now, considering, you know, the last 18 months we've had, and, you know, how optimistic, let's say, do you feel for the independent British film industry post-pandemic?
I'm always optimistic, because I feel like the film industry and us as artists and filmmakers, I feel we always somehow make it work despite the circumstances, and I just, you know, I try and keep the faith, you know, and I'm a big supporter myself of cinema. I try and come as often as I can, and I try and see as many independent films as I can. I feel quietly confident that there'll always be a market and an audience for that.
And what do you think people are going to take away from this film? Because it's quite, I guess it's like the roller coaster and the immersive experience. So, you know, what people are going to kind of come away feeling?
It's a very tense film, and I watched it recently at Zurich Film Festival, and it was the first time I was able to watch it without being critical of myself. But first time I was able to watch it as an audience member and just sit back and try and enjoy it. And I tell you what, even though I knew what was going to happen next, it is really tense. It's an incredible thriller in a sense. It's like you're kind of constantly waiting for that boiling point all the way through the movie. And yeah, so I think people will be feeling tense when they watch it, and I don't want to say too much, I don't want to spoil where it goes, but and I think it touches on a lot of social issues as well in the film. There's a lot of stuff going on, there's a lot of layers, and I think people will be moved by it, and maybe a new awareness of actually the realities of the hospitality industry and sort of what goes on behind the scenes, because it can be a lot darker than people sort of would imagine, I guess.
Were there any bits that went wrong? Would you watch it back and go like, oh, we weren't supposed to do that?
I mean, because of the nature of doing something in one take and sort of semi-improvising, there was loads that went wrong, but
part of the magic.
Of any particular anecdotes. I mean, there's one moment in the movie where Stephen actually saved me. I'd forgotten to put, there's a moment before Stephen burns his hand on a pot, and I'd forgotten to put the pot in the place it needed to be. And as we came up to that moment, Stephen realised that. And sort of, you would never notice it in the movie, but he sort of grabs it from where it is and does this amazing kind of flick where he throws it and drops it, and does it in such a way that it kind of disguises the fact it wasn't in the right place. So again, that's like testament to his awareness and being so in it.
Amazing. Thanks so much, and congratulations again on all the nominations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.